Okay, this is Taxi. Let's talk about the HUD icons for the weapons in Halo maps. In Halo, each weapon has an icon. The icon is defined not inside the weapon, but inside the weapon HUD interface. So, let's say I want to check what the plasma rifle icon is. I go into the plasma rifle HUD interface. I go into int16 and I click on messaging information, sequence index, and yeah, into the global HUD icon bitmap. This parameter is an index for a bitmap that is inside you will find it in HUD globals, and it's this one, the one in this slot. HUD message icons. Double click on it and you will be brought to the image, the bitmap. This bitmap has 5 images, and in each image there are some icons, even some Xbox buttons. See, like these are all the images. This is the plasma rifle image, okay. It's in the second image. The data for each icon is anti-reflexives, and it's in sequences. Each of these sequences is like one icon or more, depends, but normally each sequence is an icon. It was number 11, so it should be number 12 here, because basically the count starts from 0. So this is bitmap 0, and this is this is the sequence number 0, and this is the sequence number 24. But here they start from 1, so yeah, in this case it's sequence 12. And in port 11, in fact it says 11. And the information about this, the actual icon is here. And I will talk more about this later, but because there is an easier way, an easy way to change the icon's color. It's a fast and easy way, but it's kind of limited, and I will show you. Just go into the weapon HUD interface for the weapon you want. Let's say the plasma rifle. And under bitmap 16, you check this checkbox, override default color. Now you go into color bytes, and from this thing you can modify the color. But there's a problem. This thing is kind of wrong. See, if you go and do this, it says green, but it won't be actually this color, because Eschaton has these things wrong. Like this is red, this is green, and this is blue. So if you want to pick a color, you just do this. Like let's say you want this color, and you kind of try to move the sliders exactly where the others are, and then move this to 0. And now this is that color that you choose. Move this to 0, because I don't know if this regulates something else, just for security reasons, just put it to 0. You won't need it anyway. So yeah, this thing should now have changed the plasma rifle's icon color. Let's check.
Slayer.
Let's go check the plasma rifle. And it's that red that I picked earlier, see? Okay, see, you can change the color of any weapon HUD interface. So yeah, that's how you just change the whole color. But if you want to change just some areas of an icon, you have to do like more complicated things. And I will now begin to explain that. Let's just put this back to normal. Okay. That, I mean, as you saw, there is that bitmap that defines all the icons. For Blood Gouge Plus, and the maps that I made, I always had to replace that icon with something else. So, I mean, with a bitmap that I made, this one. I made it by stealing another bitmap and basically redoing every data in it. But yes, this is it. Now should talk a little more about the bitmaps maybe. Like as you see, there are two images for each image. One is the main image, and one is the image's mask. And the mask basically tells the game that which parts are transparent and which parts are not transparent. You know, white means black means transparent and white means not transparent. Opaque. I don't know how to pronounce that, but you know. And so yeah, each of these image contains only the weapons I needed, and you see this is the secret electro rifle, and it's basically just an assault rifle icon with just some colors. And see, the mask can be only black and white and grays. It cannot have colors. But in the main image, you can put any color you want. So yeah, see, this tells the game that to take only this. If this was completely black, this will not appear at all because it says, hey, this is transparent. Now, if you want to show things, you have to put the white on them. But if you put white over this black, the black will show. So, you know, you have to do an icon. It's okay. You just make a version of this in black and white and it works, basically. But yeah, now this is about the image. Yes, you can import or export using this thing, and you know, but Eschaton also is kind of shitty at importing bitmaps. I should talk about this in another video maybe, but yeah. Now, how do you get these numbers though? This left, right, top, bottom shit. If I remember correctly, yes, I gave names to to the thing. So gravity rifle is, of course, it must be this one, this thing here. It's in in bitmap number 4, right? This is the gravity rifle, and this data here basically means get me this square. I mean this rectangle, and I will explain how the numbering system works later. But for now, I will just tell you how to do it. And basically, I made, back in the day, a Python script to help me get this data. Okay, and how do I do it? I just run it through the terminal. It works. And it asks, at the beginning, it asks you how big the image is. So 128 by 128. So you put this data here. Okay, this tells you that it's correct. Now it asks you a sprite width and height. And what is that? Basically, the width and the height of a sprite. So in this case, it's 64 by 37. Actually, I take a black pixel. A black border of 1 pixel around the sprite because it's better. So you won't see icons touching or parts of other icons. But yes, so it's actually 66 by 39. Okay, so let's take this for example, and put what was it? 66 by oh shit, my memory. 66 by 39. All right. Now, X offset and Y offsets are basically, let's see, the distance from this corner over here of this rectangle. And you always take the distance from this point. So let's see if I can do this. Not quite. Hold on. No. God damn it. Okay. The distance is 29 and 44. 29 is this and is the x, and 44 is this and is the y. See, okay, so 29 and 44, and now the script gives this information, and this information I will put it in this sheet here, and it will work for sequence 1. Sorry, for sequence 1. If it has this bitmap here, okay. So yeah, this is mostly how it works. And I mean, this is a file with all the images together. See, these are the masks of the colored ones, but for this and this I didn't have to do them because they were all already black and white. So these were used like for the image and the mask as well. So yeah, I just did this bitmap, and I mean, that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. And I'd like to note this thing. This square, I mean this rectangle, how do you say, intersects this rectangle, you see? But since these are black pixels, like it doesn't matter, and I was able to save some space, you see, because like the point is trying to save them as much space as you want. I noticed I could have done this too, like the plasma pistol can move. Fuck. Plasma pistol, is that you? No. Maybe it's no. Maybe it's you. Yes. Oh, see, they have a black outline. Cool. But yeah, maybe you can do this and save some space, and you can move the plasma rifle as well, probably. And save space. And you can put another weapon here, for instance. You see, I mean, it's pretty interesting, and you can do stuff like this, and then you obviously have to like cut this and export it as a bitmap or something. You can export it as a PNG or BMP, anything, and let's say none compression, no compression, fuck you. I don't know what this does, but okay. And then you, I don't know, you say I want to import it here, and you go import, and you load the image, which is here. And also you load the same image as the mask, if it has no colors. And you click on import. I won't do it. Oh well, I could, but you know, I mean, I showed you how to do it. I will give you this script in on the description of the video or something. And yeah, actually, one last thing about the script. This thing, like, it works on my computer, but I try to do some things with it, and if it doesn't work, this is how to make it work. You try double clicking on it, and if it doesn't start, you open the terminal. It's found inside the utilities folder, and you type chmod space +x space, and then you drag this here and press enter. Okay. I'm not sure if I should do it, to be honest. Let's see. And so, I know, yeah, it works. Okay. If it still doesn't work, what you have to do is you open it with text edit, and you copy all that is under import math. You copy everything. Copy. Then you go in the terminal and type Python, and you hope to God that it's version 2.7.5 and it works. If it doesn't work, you took up, I don't know, you have to install Python and try to install this one, but it should come with OS X, so it's okay. If you have Python 3, use another script. This one, I will give you this one as well, because I don't know, I had some problems lately with this thing. And yeah, after you type Python, this shit appears. You just paste what you copied. Oh fuck! Never mind. Just take the, I don't know, the import math and this function here. Just the first thing. Just copy this. It's horrible, but just copy that. Okay, and I copy it and paste. a couple of times I press enter, and when you see this stuff, you can start typing things. So you've, you know, 7 plus 3 equals 10. Okay, cool. If you type cal sprite and the parentheses, a couple of parentheses, I press enter. Yeah, it says yes, the image works, and you can type here the stuff. So I don't know, this, and yeah, it gives the correct stuff, and you can, I don't know, say yeah and keep doing it, or say no and make it crash. So okay, that's how it works. I mean, this is a worst case scenario, but if you just do that chmod thing on this, it should work like this, and it's easier. It's just the same thing. But I mean, this also asks you the width and the height. But yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Good luck.